this is my first experience doing any kind of makeup content on my channel. A few people have recommended that because I love it so much, I should try to incorporate it in some way. So I thought I would start by doing kind of a get ready with me. You got to see kind of my process of how I put everything on. And I thought maybe in this video, I could talk about some basics and just like foundation and just like the base for your face. So I thought I would share them with you, some of the things that I learned, because when back in a few years ago when I got married, I decided that I was going to do my own makeup. So I started doing a lot of research, watching YouTube videos and stuff, figuring out how I was going to do it, especially, you know, makeup for photos. And so I just thought I would share some just really basic things that not every person knows. The very first thing that I do before I start doing my makeup is I moisturize. I get dry, and one of the things that I learned, especially like I get really dry like right here and stuff. So when your skin is nice and moisturized, it's really going to help the makeup go on better. So, and also I just thought I would share my favorite moisturizer. This is pretty much, until I find another moisturizer that does a better job, I am just going to keep repurchasing this. It's the Yes to Tomatoes Clear Skin Daily Balancing Moisturizer. So I think primer is something that a lot of people skip on and don't really necessarily know what the purpose is of using a primer. And it really is to keep your makeup on longer, but it's also can help your foundation go on a lot smoother. So I really look at primer as spackle. You know, like if you've ever painted your walls in your house or something, texture would be, you know, blemishes and stuff like that. And holes in your wall would be like your pores. So you put spackle on to smooth those things out and create a smooth base so you can put your foundation on over it. And it's just going to make everything look a lot better. So if you're looking for more of a like flawless finish, you should really try a primer. And again, it depends on your skin type. So many things in makeup, in the makeup world, depend on your skin type and your, you know, complexion, all that stuff. But I use the POREfessional by Benefit, and then I've also used the Smashbox. I can't think of the name right now, but maybe I'll insert a picture or something, or put it in the description box. I use the Smashbox one as well, and I really like that. Anything that's like silicone based is going to give you that same kind of texture as a spackle would on a wall, but they have so many different kinds of primer. This is just my favorite kind. So after I'm done priming, then I'll put my foundation on, and I have a couple of things to say about this. I'm just going to show the ones that I'm using, my favorite ones right now. Ooh, actually, I've got several things I want to show you. This is so much fun. What I am using, or what I tend to use when I film, is the Hourglass, I think it's called the Hourglass Vanish Foundation Stick. And I use Shell. That's the color I'm using. But you certainly don't need this. If you do get it, then I really recommend that you get the brush. That it doesn't come with it. It's sold separately. So these together are too much, too much money. But if you do get it, I recommend this, or a similar brush that's just like super dense, because it's going to help spread it around. So anyway, that's what I'm using, or I tend to use when I'm filming. But I've also used these other ones when I filmed as well. This is my favorite drugstore foundation. It's the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. So, you know, again, depending on your skin type, if you are super oily, I think you'll like this better. For me, I tend to be a little bit more dry, and I still love this. So I think anyone can use it. It's demi matte finish. So it's not even super matte, it's demi matte. So anyway, this was the one that I wore for my wedding, actually. And it did such a great job. It looked great in photos. But I actually, because they came out with this Pro Glow one, I really wanted to try it. Only tried this one a couple times, but so far I really like it. Okay, so we talked about kind of all the steps to leading up to foundation. I wanted to talk about applying foundation. I use a foundation brush. The one I use is from Real Techniques, and I don't know exactly, it says their Expert Face Brush. So it's super dense, just like this other one from Hourglass. For me, I find that to be the secret weapon, is that it's like super dense. I know that was really fast. I just wanted to talk about the base and some basics, but next time I think I'm going to talk about eyes. That is, if anyone's interested. Definitely definitely let me know if you are interested in more kind of like makeup application and like maybe makeup favorites and stuff like that. If you are, definitely let me know. Otherwise, I probably won't continue to do content like this. So if this is your thing, yeah, leave me a comment and let me know. And also what kind of things that you're wanting me to talk about. Like if you want me to talk more about makeup favorites or makeup application and techniques. So, and just, you know, for like a beginner perspective, I'm not an expert by any means. Hi guys, we're here at the book festival. I'm with my other sister that you haven't met, Marissa, and apparently they do this every year, but this is the first year that I heard about it, so yeah, hopefully it'll be fun. We'll take you all along with us. Oh, Jane Austen! Yes! That's awesome. Brown Poe. Oh, Alice in Wonderland! So cute.
For me, I have to get out of the house. I have to put on pants, get in a car, and drive somewhere. And I go to a coffee shop here in Oklahoma City where I've written, I think, 4 novels now, Cookies and Joe on 23rd. And somehow, like, getting up, getting out of the house, and being around other people helps me focus, and it just has become my habit now.
Done with the book festival. That was so much fun. I was really impressed. I can't believe that was free, and they had all these panels and everything. The only thing I wish is that I had looked on their website at the authors and done a little bit more research, because I feel like if I knew that any of the authors were contemporary or something that I was writing, I would definitely have made it a point to go at the time they were speaking and like watch them the whole time. So we just kind of like hopped around a little bit to hear a couple people, but I really wish that I had, done a little bit more research beforehand. So next year, definitely, I'm going to do that so I can be more invested and, you know, see, you know, because everyone's speaking at the same time in different places. So it would have been nice to see someone specifically because I was interested in like their, you know, their genre or something. But yeah, that was really cool. And then they had like some really fun ones. There was a women's fiction author, and they were doing like giveaways and stuff, so that was really cool. And I ended up getting in the main book because I didn't really do a lot of vlogging in the tents or whatever, but they had a big tent with like a lot of books and a lot of book stuff, so I got this they're little typewriters, and it's the same color as my typewriter. I was like, that's perfect, I need this. And so yeah, I got them. On the back it says march to the beat of your own typewriter. I just thought those were so cute. Oh yeah.